During my father's will reading, his lawyer slid me an envelope and said, "He paid me to give you this only if his death looked natural." My hands went numb. I stared at the envelope like it was radioactive. Dad died 3 weeks ago. Heart attack in his sleep. Textbook natural causes. Mom found him with his reading glasses still on. The conference room went silent. My mother sat across from me, perfectly composed in black. My older brother Julian scrolled through his phone like this was a dentist appointment. "What do you mean natural?" I asked. The lawyer, Bennett Harlow, looked exhausted. "Your father came to me 6 months ago. If his death appeared natural, I give you this envelope. If it was ruled suspicious, I destroy it unopened." Mom's face didn't change, but I watched her grip tighten on her purse. "That's ridiculous," Julian said without looking up. "Dad was paranoid in his old age. Probably some conspiracy theory about the government. But Dad wasn't paranoid. Dad was a federal prosecutor who put away organized crime bosses. Dad checked under his car every morning and never sat with his back to a door." I reached for the envelope. Bennett pulled it back. "Your father also instructed me to say this. Trust no one in this room except yourself." Julian finally looked up from his phone. "Are you serious right now? This is insulting." Mom stood. "I think we should take a break. This is clearly some kind of mistake." "Sit down, Margaret," Bennett said quietly. I'd never heard anyone talk to my mother that way. She always commanded a room. But something in Bennett's voice made her freeze. She sat. I opened the envelope with shaking hands. Inside was a flash drive and a handwritten note. The note said, "If you're reading this, someone murdered me and made it look natural. Everything you need is on this drive. The detective's name is Miranda Chen. Show her everything. Tell no one else. Not your mother. Not your brother. No one. I love you. I'm sorry I couldn't tell you while I was alive. I didn't want to put you in danger." "Dad." My throat closed up. "What does it say?" Mom asked. Her voice was steady, but I saw her hand trembling. I looked at Bennett. He nodded slightly, like he knew what the note said. "It's private," I managed. Julian stood up. "This is bullshit. Dad leaves the house to Mom, splits his accounts 3 ways, and then plays mind games from beyond the grave. I'm done with this." He walked toward the door. "Julian, sit down," Mom said. He kept walking. "Julian, I said sit down." Something in her voice made my skin crawl. It wasn't grief or frustration. It was control. Julian stopped with his hand on the doorknob. Slowly, he turned around and sat back down without a word. That's when I knew. My father had been right. "I need to use the restroom," I said, standing. "You can wait," Mom said. "I really can't." Bennett cleared his throat. "There's a private bathroom through my office. I'll show you." Mom's jaw tightened, but she nodded. The second we were in Bennett's office with the door closed, he grabbed my arm. "Your father suspected your mother was poisoning him. Small doses, undetectable. She's a pharmacist. Had access to everything." My knees went weak. "He hired a PI 3 months ago. Found evidence she'd been researching untraceable heart attack inducers. That flash drive has bank records, texts, everything. Why didn't he go to the police?" "He tried. 2 days later, someone broke into his office and destroyed his files. He realized someone in the department was helping her. That's why he wanted you going to Detective Chen. She's FBI, not local. She's been investigating department corruption for months." I looked at the flash drive in my hand. Why me? Why not tell Julian? Bennett's face went dark. "Check the bank records. Your brother's been receiving monthly deposits from your mother's account for 8 months. $5,000 each. I thought I was going to be sick. Your father changed his will 2 months ago. Your mother doesn't know yet. He left everything to you. The house, the accounts, his life insurance, all of it. She's going to kill me. That's why you need to leave right now. Use the back exit. Drive straight to the FBI field office downtown. Don't go home. Don't call anyone. Detective Chen is expecting you." I heard footsteps in the hallway outside Bennett's office. "She's coming," Bennett whispered. "Go." I ran. I made it to my car, hands shaking. I looked up at the conference room window. Mom was standing there watching me. She smiled. I drove straight to the FBI field office and handed over the flash drive. Detective Chen took one look at the evidence and immediately dispatched agents to the law office. They arrested my mother in the parking lot. Found Julian trying to erase something from his phone. Turns out he'd been helping her research undetectable poisons for months in exchange for the payments and a promise of inheriting the house. The autopsy they ordered found traces of a rare compound that mimics heart attack symptoms. Mom had been dosing Dad's coffee every morning for 4 months. She got life without parole. Julian got 12 years as an accessory, and I got to live because my father knew exactly who to trust.